I remember when the middle or I think it was a little after the middle came out, and it was headlines all over the place that there were 5,000 demos from everybody to Camila Cabello, Demi Lovato, BB Rexa, you know. Is that, you kind of mentioned it before though, when you have people record these demos, is that a regular occurrence where you're shopping around a song and you just send it out to a billion people and you take, I don't know, the best of the best or whoever you think will, you know, complement the song the best?
It can be.
Okay.
Sometimes I bring a song to 80% and the only missing link is the final vocal and I just have a demo.
Uh-huh.
And then it can get tricky and either nobody wants to sing it or everybody wants to sing it, like in the case of the middle where everybody wanted to be a part of it, but I didn't feel like anybody had everything that I wanted.
Yeah.
And the other way, this new album, Telos, has much more been a case of me getting in the room with the singers and just working through it and figuring things out and doing it together. But both ways exist. Everybody's different. Like some people really prefer to work alone.
Yeah.
And they don't really want to be in the studio. Most don't want to be around when I start comping the vocals, like selecting the takes. But yeah, it depends. Sometimes I do shop for singers and the only way to do it properly is for everybody to record a little bit of a demo, and sometimes that turns into like a full-blown production.
Sure.
And sometimes it turns into people being disappointed because they don't end up on the song and they spend time recording it. That happens, unfortunately. Right. And I try to be as, I feel like at this point people know.
Yeah.
It's kind of a known thing that I do like to try different vocal textures before I make a decision and do what's best for the song. And the real ones, I still work with them.
Yeah.
The ones that know that it might not be the one, but another song will happen.
Exactly. I was going to say, that doesn't mean you won't find something along the way that complements the voice, you know, a different voice.
Exactly. I mean, B. Miller's a great example. B recorded a song for me, it must be like 6 years ago,
Yeah.
that she spent a lot of time recording, and it, like, I love her voice so much, but it just wasn't right.
Yeah.
Multiple collaborators on my album I've tried to work with since 2015.
Gotcha.
And it just wasn't the right song, and
Yeah.
it didn't feel genuine until this album, when it felt like everything fell into place and I actually got to work with the people that I for so long wanted to work with.
So who's the one that got away from you then? Like somebody you really did want on a song, maybe they even cut the demo, but it fell through for whatever the reason. Because now you got to circle back.
Has happened quite a bit.
Oh, really?
It goes both ways. I also sometimes will record a vocal that I really, really love, and the singer last second is like, I'm out of it. I don't want to do it anymore.
Wow.
And sometimes it's more, and it's happened to me on this album. There's a story where on one of the songs I recorded an artist, and we spent so many sessions like finalizing, tweaking, and like the last second, she jumped off a song.
Oh, gosh.
And we were all like, okay, well, this is strange timing to do so. But the irony in it is that the girl who I had on the song before, I had never met her in person.
Okay.
And then we met to write another song. And after I met her, I told my manager, I know this sounds crazy, but I wish we never recorded the other singer. I wish we kept the demo singer on it. I didn't know how dope she was. She's a classically trained singer.
Yeah.
She really understood my music. And when I met her and I saw that and I played her some of the music and I saw in her eyes like the excitement in the right parts, afterwards I was like, I wish I never looked for another singer, just kind of zoned in on her, because I had never met her and I didn't realize how genuinely awesome she was.
Yeah.
And when that singer jumped off last second, it was kind of a full circle moment. It's like, okay, well, that means I get to actually do the song with the one that I actually really wanted to do.
Right.
But it happens. People jump off songs for reasons that usually don't make any sense at all.
Yeah.